Hi, my name is Musu Kamara, and the title of the story I'm going to tell is Mufao's beautiful daughter. Long ago, there was this old man. He lived in the village with his two daughters, but one was very prideful and very mean. The other one was very sweet and kind. Um, the oldest one, who was very mean, was the one that's always making fun of her sister. Or you're so vulnerable. You're so sweet. That's your weakness. The sweet one, she always tends her father's garden. So and then she'll sing to the animals, and so there's this specific snake that always goes to her garden because she always sings to the snake. So one day, a servant from the king's palace came, and he announced to the village that the king needs a wife. So that every young lady, beautiful, smart, should go to the city because the king have to pick a wife. So the old man spoke to his two daughters and said, as soon as the morning comes, we'll all go to the city. But the oldest daughter, who was very mean, she left early in the morning by herself. She went her way, and she met this old lady, which is the king. The king disguised himself as a snake, as a boy, like a poor boy. So the mean one, the mean child, was left early. Left at midnight, and then she went to the woods and she met this young boy that was asking for food. She was like, "No, I only have enough food for myself." So, but not knowing that was the king, that was disguising himself as a little boy. And then she met an old lady again, and the old lady warned her. He said, up ahead, you see these trees that will laugh at you. Don't laugh back. But regardless of that, she met the trees, and when the trees laughed at her, she laughed at them back. And then she kept going through the night. So she was all boastful and prideful. Oh, she's gonna be queen, so nobody can talk to her anyhow, and that's that. So in the morning, the father and the sister was traveling, and she met the same people, the boy, the old woman, and the trees. And she was very polite. She gave the little boy food. She was very respectful to the old lady. She didn't even know it was the king. So the king just loved her throughout that whole time. He was a snake, so he fell in love with her until they went to the village. And he went to the village, and the king picked a wife, but the mean daughter was thinking it was gonna be her because she thinks she's pretty and everything, and she got there first. But instead of that, the king picked her. She said, "Oh, I've been following you throughout all. I was a snake in the garden that you give food to, you tend. I was the little boy that you gave food to when he was helpless. I was the old lady that told you what to do, and you respect whatever the old lady told you." So, so the mean daughter who was telling the sister all how I'm gonna be queen, and you be my servant and serve me. So when the king was telling her sister that, she was like, "No, that's her. Her sister is a very prideful girl, sister. She's very lazy." But then the king reminded her. He said the old lady, it was me. The little boy that was begging for food, that was me, and everything. So anyways, at the end of the day, the king picked the youngest daughter, and she became queen, and the sister became the servant, and they lived happily ever after.
What's the moral of the story?
The moral of the story is, don't underestimate people or things. You always have to be friendly to whoever, and it doesn't matter. Just like in the story, when the older the older sister, she was very spiteful to people. She's very rude. So she wasn't really a nice person. So at the end of the day, if she would have been nice to all these people that she met along the way, she would have probably been the queen. But regardless, her attitude was very bad, and she just, you know. Thank you.